What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim Sports Talk. And today we are talking about the last undefeated team falling to our Washington Commanders. Take the W over the Philadelphia Eagles on Monday night on their turf in the Link. And here we go. And we're going to take a look at this game tonight. And Taylor Heinicke, 17 of 29, 211 yards, no touchdowns. He did have a pick and a fumble, but he had several big plays, especially on third down, that were just smart football plays and finding open receivers. What a day from Taylor Heinicke. 32-21 was the final score. We ended up getting a garbage time fumble recovery for a touchdown, but we won. Brian Robinson, what a story, dudes. We all know the story. Rookie running back, about to win the running back one job, gets shot in the leg twice in a carjacking. Here we are by week 10. He drops 26 carries, 86 yards and a touchdown, carrying Washington to this victory, carrying Eagles players, all the way to the end zone to get his touchdown. What a game. And, of course, Scurry Terry. 8 catches, 128 yards on the day, including one deep shot over top of good old Darius Slay. Of course, C.J. Gardner-Johnson did knock one in and get an interception to help deflect a couple, but Terry McLaurin got his on the day. And then the defense didn't have to even do all that much, and we'll get to why in a little bit. But one of the MVPs, if not the MVP of the game, though, is Joey Sly. Joey Sly. Bro, he made 4 for 4 on field goals, 2 for 2 on extra points, including a 58-yarder right before halftime and a 55-yarder in the fourth quarter to give us a 5-point lead. And that's that's exactly all we needed to beat the Eagles. Is a huge kicking day from Joey Sly. What an absolute phenom he was. And let's do a look at the team stats, baby. 25 first downs for us, 18 for them. We went 12 for 21 on third down. We were 12 at 16 at one point in the game, and we were only 34%, I believe, before coming into this game on third downs. Over 50% on third downs tonight for us. They were 5 for 8. Just notice, look at that. 21 compared to 8 third down conversions, and we're about to get to why. Of course, we heard the 2 turnovers for us, and then 4 turnovers from them, an interception from Jalen Hurts, and 3 fumbles, including the final one to ice the game on the bunch of pitch, trying to pitch it a ton of times to get the touchdown. But this is what I want to get to. Well, first, actually, 5 penalties for us, 7 penalties for them. 4-24 to... This is it. This is the one I want to show you. What is this? This is the crux of the whole thing. What is going on? Oh, my goodness, I just ruined this thing. Gamecast. What did I click? What the heck is going on? All right, whatever. Don't know what I just did, but... 40 minutes of time of possession to take down the Eagles. 40 minutes. That's what the Eagles do to other teams. We beat them down. And now let's get to what all the Eagles fans are going to be crying about. Is one of the fumbles against Dallas Goedert was a clear face mask that was missed by the refs, and that was supposed to be their fourth quarter drive to come back and take the lead when they were only down by 2, 23-21, and Washington was a bit reeling on that, and they think, oh, you know what, we would have won this game if it wasn't for that. And you know what? You can feel that way, right? You can complain about the refs. We know over here in Washington complaining about the refs. That's fine. Nobody ever feels bad for us. Everybody's like, oh, why are you crying about the refs, man? Why are you crying about the refs? Oh, it's always the refs. Why don't you just go win a game? We beat you down today. You could cry about one play, but let me give you this. We had 49 carries. You guys only had 47 carries on the day. That's it. That's it. So you can complain about one play, but we beat you down tonight. That is the fact of the matter. Washington Commanders came in to Lincoln Financial and took your undefeated season away. We said, no more. Your undefeated season's in the tanker now. It's gone, in the trash can. Threw it out. We handed it to a rookie, and he took your soul. 26 carries for 86. Then we handed it to Gibby for change of pace, and he did his thing. He also had a touchdown. We weren't very efficient with the run game, but we did just enough. And then Taylor Heineke coming up with big plays we needed on third down, but we stayed ahead of the chains consistently. Consistently stayed ahead of the chains. Massive. It's just unbelievable how we came in and just took that undefeated season away. Just took it, right? And another, for some reason, all the Eagles players got up off the bench and so upset that they called that flag on the last play of the game that Taylor Heineke, he gave himself up a clear full second and a half before the dude jumps and dives on top of him and knocks him over. That's an easy unnecessary roughness. You can't hit a dude after he's already given himself up, especially not the quarterback. That's the easiest call in the book. Dude kneels down, gives himself up. One dude comes and then the second guy just waylays him. That's easy call. Easy call. So, oh my goodness though. What a game, right? And it started off so bad. We had a sack fumble. Well, it was weird. It was like they didn't call PI, even though they called the same play later on Benjamin St. Juste PI, but whatever. Refs are inconsistent. It is what it is. But we don't get the PI call, but then we get the roughing the kicker. They waylaid Tressway. And then the next play, we get a sack fumble. So in 3 plays, we go from we think we don't get a call and miss on a third down. Then we get a 4th down punt, turns into a first. But then we give it right back to them at the 18-yard line. And then 3 plays later, Jalen Hurts is QB sneaking into the end zone. And we're thinking, here we go. You don't want to go behind against this Eagles team. But then Scott Turner turned it on and said, wait a minute. We're not a very good passing team. Our offensive line sucks. We don't give Heineke enough time. Heineke struggles to see over the line of scrimmage anyway. Eagles have a great defensive line. They're going to pin their ears back if we throw a ton. Let's just run the football. We're going to set up the play action, and then we're going to go get it to Terry McLaurin. What a concept! It's almost like all the Commanders fans on the YouTube sphere has been calling for just that all season long. But Scott Turner and Ron Rivera's coaching staff seems to take forever to get to the right decision, but it seems like they do eventually come to the right call. But it just takes so long to get there, right? But they did. And all of a sudden, we have a big, long drive. 7 minutes later, we score a touchdown. It's a tie game, 7-7. Okay. Then all of a sudden, like 3 minutes later, they take the lead back 14-7. And we're like, oh my goodness, the defense is not going to have any time. We're just going to get destroyed. But hold up. Here comes Washington with another 6.5-minute drive. Touchdown. Tie game, 17-17. Okay. And we're winning the time of possession big time at this point, like 15-5 or something. 15 minutes to 5. Then they have like a minute quick 3 and out. And then Washington gets the ball back, and it's another 7-minute drive. This one ends with 3. We get to the 3-yard line, and the offensive line does the offensive line kind of things. We try to throw the ball, and we just have no time for Heineke, but it is what it is. So we have to settle for a field goal after a sack. But now we're up 17-14. Cool. And a quick 3 and out, all of a sudden, right later. The Eagles are calling timeouts. They want this. They want to get a chance to go get a field goal to tie this game up, right? Well, it ends up hurting them because then they have to punt it after a quick 3 and out, 3 incomplete passes, or one of them out of bounds or whatever. or I think whatever it was, I can't remember exactly how, but a quick 3 and out. All of a sudden, we have the ball with 1 timeout left, and then we get into field goal range, 58 yards. Bang, knock it through. Now it's 20-14. All right, well, here come the Eagles, right? The Eagles, they're going to start running the ball in the second half, and they're going to come back. Well, guess what? That's why the time of possession was so huge. We beat them in the time of possession, I believe it was 22-7 in the first half. So like 22.5 to 7.5 or something like that. We destroyed them in the time of possession, which then allowed the defense to stay fresh, and the defense were all of a sudden getting turnovers. What do you know? We get that turnover. Derek Forrest downfield, it goes through his hands at first, but then A.J. Brown, is like, hey, here you go. Just, no, we want you to have it. He's like, all right, well, if you're going to give me a second chance, I'll take it. Derek Forrest grabs it on that interception, and then we have the ball. And we score another field goal. Would it have been nice if we could have scored a touchdown there, but it didn't happen, whatever. But, hey, we have the ball, and we score another field goal. Cool. Now we're up by 9, 23-14. Then they come back. They get their touchdown pretty quick after that, and it's like, all right, here come the Eagles. We know this is going to happen. They're one of the best teams in the league for a reason. They're going to punch back, right? They're not going to just lay down. They're going to come out, and they want their undefeated season bad. So they're going to come back and punch us in the face as well. So they get their touchdown. Now it's 23-21. We give it back quickly, but then we get that fumble. Get the fumble. We almost had a fumble 6, but unfortunately, Jamin Davis was touched. We end up settling for a field goal, 55-yarder. Now we're up 26-21. And then the defense steps up and makes some plays. Baby got another fumble. They threw it deep to Kez Watkins. Watkins caught it, got up, and then Benjamin St-Juste comes and knocks it from behind. Derek Forrest picks up another fumble. Or he picks up a fumble, and he had an interception earlier. So big day for Derek Forrest, the second-year player out of Cincinnati. But, man, what a day. What a day. And then the offense ends it. Oh, just beautiful. Beautiful day. Beautiful day to be a Washington fan. We moved to 5-5. We're a half game out of the playoffs right now for the 7th seed. San Francisco is a half game up at 5-4. We do play them later, so we control our own destiny. We are in control of our own destiny here in Washington going into Week 11. We still have our bye week at Week 14. We have the Giants 2 more times. We have the Dallas 1 more time. We're done with the Eagles. We have the Browns. Next we have the Houston, and then we have Atlanta. So a couple of quote-unquote easier games, right? Not the most powerhouse teams. Very winnable for us. Then we have the Giants back-to-back. Then we have Cleveland, San Francisco, and Dallas to end the season. Maybe Cleveland and San Francisco are flipped, but you get the idea. We control our own destiny here after a horrible 1-4 start, I think we had. 1-4 start. All of a sudden, we're 5-5, and we're right back in this thing. Carson Wentz might be coming back next week. We'll see. I don't know if they'll go him or stick with Heineke. That's up in the air. A lot to be said, a lot of season left, but we did it today, baby. We took the undefeated team away for the second time in 3 years. We did it to Pittsburgh, and the stream was a blast. It was so much fun in the stream. Thank you for being there. But yeah, I think that's it for me. So yeah, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Also in the description below, there's a Discord link. Hop on our Discord and come talk some football with us. Last but not least, you can become a channel member for 99 cents a month or donate to the channel by links in the description. But if you want to get your skin in the game, join the channel for 99 cents a month and help. But yeah, definitely hit that subscribe and hit the like, and we will see you next time. And until next time, see ya!